Last week, we introduced the subject matter of emotional intelligence and discussed emotional intelligence and the Gita connection. We talked briefly about Mama Dharma, or my essential nature. Just for the sake of continuity, let me just mention chapter 1. What is chapter 1 all about in the Gita? It's really a problem statement, problems that we human beings face in our everyday life. So go back and read chapter 1 to understand what I mean. All right. So to continue on with the discussion on emotional intelligence. Several scientists have done so much work in the field of emotional intelligence. So there are several models and everything, and most of what I will be presenting in this series, however, will be based on Daniel Goleman's work. If you're not familiar with Goleman's work, you should definitely check out his books. Some of his most or best known books are Emotional Intelligence, Why It Can Matter More Than IQ, and its sequel, Social Intelligence, and of course this another well-known book titled Destructive Emotions. As far as destructive emotions are concerned, I'll tell you a very specific Gita verse in chapter 2 later on. Just a side comment here. Daniel Goleman once said that at the time of writing his first book, Emotional Intelligence, he thought he would consider his work fruitful if the phrase emotional intelligence, a term Mr. Goleman prefers, to EQ. This is pretty fashionable these days to call emotional intelligence EQ. Anyway, he prefers emotional intelligence. Anyway, if that were to become part of ordinary folks' vocabulary, his work would have been fruitful. Today, he contends, what has happened in this field thus far has far exceeded his expectations. So let's, starting next week, we'll begin analyzing what emotional intelligence is and how to build it. Of course, this is ScientificConnections Project Gita, and I'll periodically give you some Gita references. It's not just chapter 1, by the way, or chapter 2. Throughout the Gita, there are references to how the human mind operates and how to correct your behavior. And again, as I said before, we'll be focusing mostly on Mr. Goleman's work. So until next week, have a wonderful time. Go and look up some of Mr. Goleman's work and other people's work. And happy reading and happy learning. Namaste.